I finally did it. Not only have I conquered Sonic's social media channels, I've taken over the entire year. Now, I only have one thing left to do. I have a score to settle with a certain blue hedgehog, Sonic.
Yeah. Hey, Shadow. You may have had your fancy year of Shadow, but don't forget who's still the main mascot around here. Some of us don't need a special year to be remembered.
Insolent as always. We'll see who the fan favorite is when the questions start pouring in. How many proposals have you gotten?
Proposals? Like marriage? No, see, my fans are normal and understand boundaries.
So, none.
Okay, I just couldn't get around to all of them and didn't want to let anyone down. Anyway, thanks for putting this together. You don't strike me as the kind to initiate this kind of thing. But, where's everyone else? We normally get the whole crew together, you know? Tails, Knuckles, Amy, even Dr. Eggman usually crashes the party. You sure he's not hiding around here somewhere?
They would just get in the way. This is a battle between you and me. Besides, it's Sonic X Shadow Generations, not Sonic X Shadow, X Tails, X Amy, X Knuckles.
Okay, we get it. Well, if that's the way you want to play, then may the best hedgehog win. We've been here long enough that you know the drill, everyone. You can ask Shadow and I whatever you want about life, our favorite hobbies, weird quirks about each other, just about anything. All you gotta do is send us a message today with the hashtag Ask...
Not this time, Hedgehog. In honor of the Year of Shadow, Sega has agreed to officially make this the hashtag of Ask Shadow.
Wow, you really pulled the old run and tattle to dad move?
It was their idea, actually. Looks like my victory is already imminent. I look forward to seeing everyone's questions. I know you all won't disappoint me.
Well then, there we have it. Send in your questions with the hashtag AskShadow, and let's get this started. See you soon. @ewanerickson asks, Shadow, how was the Hot Honey concert with Amy?
It was fine.
Fine? Amy showed me the videos. You haven't danced like that since the Olympics. I think you enjoyed yourself.
It was noisy, and the crowd was annoying. But Amy seemed to be having fun, so...
I can't believe you went through with it. I can just picture you tapping your foot to the beat, maybe even doing a little spin. What? No moonwalk?
I'm not here to entertain you with details. Amy and I have another concert coming up anyways.
Oh, really? What's next? Metal band? Some hardcore rock? Or are we going full pop?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter, huh?
Yeah, she'll do fine.
Yeah, she's amazing. @Sonic_Paradox asks, Shadow, if you had to save only Tails or Sonic from danger, who would you choose and why? I know you too well, Shadow. I can see this coming a mile away. I'd save Tails, because Sonic's always getting himself into trouble, and I don't want to deal with his nonsense today. Did I get that right? That's what you sound like. Is that your answer?
I'd save you, Sonic. Deal with it.
What? No way, you'd really save me?
Tails can fly, you idiot. If you're both hanging off a cliff, he can just get up.
Oh...
You're always running headfirst into danger, so you probably need the help, too.
And there it is.
Plus, I'm faster than you anyways.
All right. Enough of the sentimental stuff. This question's closed. @liamphibia asks, Shadow, why did Big make you smile? What's this? You actually smiled when you saw Big the cat?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, don't play it cool now. I'm a little jealous. What did Big say to make you smile?
I didn't smile. It was a small gesture. Big's a reliable ally. His enthusiasm can be contagious, that's all.
Small gesture, my foot. You totally smiled because Big's just that awesome. Who wouldn't be happy to see a friend like him?
I've got no time for this nonsense, but fine. Maybe Big's presence was a little more welcome than I expected.
See? I knew it! Maybe the three of us can go on a fishing trip soon, huh?
Yeah, whatever.
That's not a no! At emzberry asks, has Amy taken you on shopping trips recently? If so, do you just stick around or actually buy things? I gotta know! Geez, Amy's shopping trips. So many times she'll say, what about this? And I'll say, I like it, but she puts it back on the rack. Then she'll pick up another shirt. Well, what about this? Or this? Or this? Or this?
Amy is quite insistent. I don't buy anything unless I need it. I'm not wasting my time on frivolous purchases.
Right, sure. You're too cool for shopping, right? You just stand there in the stores pretending not to be impressed by the latest stuff?
I'm not pretending, Sonic. I don't care about that stuff. But, if you must know, I've bought a few things. Like these gloves. And I'll admit Amy's enthusiasm does make it bearable.
Whoa. Wait, Shadow bought gloves? I guess Amy's a good influence after all, huh?
Don't make this into a joke, Sonic. I only bought what I needed, nothing more.
Yeah, sure. But hey, if you ever need a new shopping partner, just let me know. I'll make it fun.
Fun? I'm not here for your nonsense. Just don't expect me to carry any bags.
No promises. You know, I could use a new pair of red shoes. Race you to the shoe store!
You will lose. At AvenueVillager asks, what's with all the matching outfits you two seem to wear? Is it a coincidence? Or is there a reason behind it?
Whoa. You're saying we match? I thought we just had similar tastes.
It's a coincidence. I don't plan my wardrobe based on Sonic's preferences. If you must know, I wear what's practical. I don't need flashy outfits to stand out.
Can I say something here? I think you secretly like it when we match.
I wear what's comfortable and efficient. I'm not here to impress anyone with fashion.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's totally it. But hey, I'll admit, when we match, it does look pretty cool. Guess we both know how to rock that red and blue look.
Just because we happen to wear similar colors doesn't mean anything. I'm not trying to be your fashion twin.
Yeah. But if we do ever go to a party, you know I'm picking the outfits.
I'm not dealing with this.
What do you deal with ever? Fluffy Cupid the Fifth asks, Shadow, can you, as the ultimate life form, do one of the things that Sonic can't? Swim. Wow, they really sent in a whole letter with this one, too. That's a quick and easy way to show up Sonic in a test of skill. Wait, why are you on his side? Don't give him any ideas.
Yes, actually I can swim. As quick and easy as it would be to show him up in a swimming competition, it wouldn't be satisfying.
Oh, and why is that? Afraid I might surprise you?
Because you'd be dead in 30 seconds. I need to see the look on your face when I defeat you. Drowning just isn't enough.
Oh, well, fine. Then why don't we have a plummeting to Earth contest next and see who survives that one?
Are you gonna need floaties for that one, too?
They're not floaties! They're a fashion choice!
Let's move on.
From TikTok, Cord... Oh, nice profile pic. Cord asks, Sonic, what's the best way to annoy Shadow? And Shadow, what's the best way to annoy Sonic? That's easy. Just being around Shadow is enough to annoy him.
You being around me is annoying. There's a distinction.
And I think if I really wanted to get under his skin, I'd slowly take my time when we're racing. Like really drag it out and let him think he's winning. It gets under his skin every time.
Fast doesn't always mean better. If you stopped yelling, "Gotta go fast," every time we're in the middle of something important, you'd realize that I get things done.
You see, I'm annoying him as we speak.
You really are good at this, huh?
I don't know. You tell me, Shadow.
Searlzak asks, why do you have chest fur and Sonic doesn't? Is it because Sonic is less manly than you are?
Oh, come on. They did not add that last part.
On my honor. Yes, Searlzak. I am more of a man than Sonic will ever be.
Okay, first off, we're hedgehogs, and I just like to keep it clean cut. Makes me way more aerodynamic so I can keep running laps around you.
It's not even just the chest fur. Even just hearing your voice. I didn't know voices could naturally be an octave that high.
What did you just say about my voice?
How did you do that?
It is called acting, my friend.
Is that supposed to be Ezio?
It's totally Ezio!
Lame. Toshi asks, what matters more, the journey you take or the people you meet along the way?
Well, for me, it's the journey, no question. Every new challenge, every race, every crazy adventure, it's what makes life fun. I mean, sure, meeting cool people along the way is awesome, but I make the journey my own. That's what keeps me running.
The journey is important, but if you don't learn from the experience, you'll always make the same mistakes. You'll not only hold yourself back, but you'll stunt others as well. In the end, it's the lessons you take from the journey that matter most.
Oh, is Shadow getting all deep on us now?
I'm not getting deep. I'm being honest.
Yeah, right. Well, if the journey's that important, I guess you're just following me. In my shadow, huh? You know, as usual.
Watch your words, hedgehog. Amelia asks, if you and Sonic could swap lives with each other for a day, what's the first thing you'd do?
Oh, I know. I'd skate all around the world in your air shoes and tell everyone I see what an amazing hedgehog my good buddy Sonic is.
I'd wake up and say, I'm Sonic, and I'm stupid.
Oh, come on. You have to at least try.
Fine. I would run up to Amy and say, hi, Amy. I'm Sonic, and I'm stupid.
Hey, don't bring her into this.
Why not? Don't want to embarrass yourself?
Well, no, she's just, look, she's not here to defend herself. Okay, anyway, great question, Amelia. I thought you and I agreed we weren't going to go there.
Never. To Sonic, Trixoid asks, how do you feel about Shadow having cool flying wings, and you don't?
Huh? Well, I've got tails and the tornado. Flying's covered. Wait, when did Shadow get wings?
Black Doom tried to turn me into his ultimate disciple to control the world.
Oh, right. Yeah, that guy. Who was Black Doom again?
Don't go there. Merrick Kraft asks, if he's there, to classic Sonic, why don't you ever say anything? Wow, Sonic. I liked you so much more before.
Oh, come on, his response makes sense to me. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for the question, Merrick. Morticia, somewhat desperately, is asking, Shadow, please! Why do you hate Tails?
I don't hate Tails. I admire his intelligence and tenacity. For a child, he shows great strength in making decisions under pressure.
Really? Do you not remember completely clocking him on multiple occasions? You've antagonized him quite a bit in the past.
He's just been in the wrong place at the wrong time. I hold no ill will against that fox, unless he gets in my way.
You know, he really is the best, isn't he, Shadow?
Don't push it.
Diego MB 6,873 asks, how would you describe your rivalry with Sonic? Oh, and greetings from Mexico City.
Mexico City? That sounds like a lovely place.
Huh. Anyway, rivalry? Nah, more like friendly competition. I mean, sure, I'm always one step ahead, but it keeps things interesting. Shadow and I are like two sides of the same coin, always pushing each other to be better. Plus, if I'm being honest, I kind of enjoy the challenge.
It's not a friendly competition. I don't waste time with games. I fight because I have a purpose. And if that happens to clash with Sonic's impatience, then so be it.
Come on, Shadow. You don't get a rush trying to outdo me every chance you get. You gotta admit, it gets the heart pumping.
This isn't about you. It's about fulfilling my own goals. And while you may think this rivalry is fun, I don't waste my time on trivialities. It's just coincidence that we always seem to be at odds.
Fine, call it whatever you want, but deep down, you know it wouldn't be the same if I wasn't here to keep you on your toes.
Whatever you say, Sonic. But don't get too comfortable.
See, I win again. Cedric Henderson asks a question to both of us. We always see you compete to see who's faster, but who can beat who in a good old-fashioned thumb wrestling match?
Who cares? I'm not wasting my time on something so inconsequential.
Sounds like you saw these thumbs and cowered immediately.
You are so annoying. Okay, fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war.
Wait.
I win! I win! I am the ultimate thumb wrestler.
You did not. You're only saying that because there's no one here to witness this absurdity.
Don't forget, everyone, these thumbs are officially legendary.
This is beneath me. Kaylin is asking, if both of you had to babysit Cream, how do you see that going?
I would just put it in the fridge so it doesn't spoil. Oh, Cream! Like, both of us babysitting together, or how would each of us handle babysitting separately?
Either way, it would be fine. I can keep control of any situation.
Yeah, right. Well, what would you do if she wanted to go to Twinkle Park, and you get there and buy her a 12-scoop ice cream cone, and just as you see the light of happiness in her eyes, she goes to take her first bite, a lone seagull comes crashing into it and spills it on the floor, and she's completely inconsolable?
Why is that so oddly specific? I would simply use chaos control before the seagull ever had a chance to ruin her day. What would you do?
I would simply use my super speed to catch the ice cream cone before it fell without needing to manipulate space and time. No fancy chaos emeralds needed, no tears, no problemo. Even if it didn't work out, I'd be able to console her with a little something called empathy.
Whatever makes you feel better, Hedgehog.
You know, maybe we should go see if Cream wants to go out for ice cream.
This was your plan all along, wasn't it? Fine.
Oh, let me guess. Coffee flavor for you?
Don't act like you know me. But, yeah.
Some monkey in a ball asks, what are your thoughts on our monkeyfied cosplay of you?
Yes, I'm familiar with the monkey that dresses like me, and I like that. However, I do have something to say.
Oh, go off, King!
This is a message to all those ridiculous monkeys. Free yourselves from the ball. You're more than this. Evolve.
I think the point of Super Monkey Ball is for them to be in balls, but...
And another thing. When the monkey falls off the stage and the announcer shouts, "Fall out!" That's not even the right game.
Hi, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. Shadow does not speak for me. I love being in the Super Monkey Ball games, so please ignore him.
Those monkeys need to put on some pants! Never mind. Forget I said that.
Nazo Senpai asks, I would like to ask you how you feel about being the focus of attention this year.
All this attention? It's expected. I am, after all, the coolest.
Who wouldn't be excited to see the ultimate life form in action? You've been hard to miss this year.
I didn't ask for the spotlight. But if people want to acknowledge my greatness, I suppose I can tolerate it. Just don't expect me to get all sentimental about it.
Come on, Shadow. You're totally enjoying it. The fans are loving it, and heck, you're even getting your own solo stuff this year.
I've always stood on my own. But if people want content, I'll give it to them. But don't mistake that for seeking attention. It's just a natural consequence of fulfilling my purpose.
Yeah, sure. But you're in the lead this year, Shadow. You can admit you're enjoying the spotlight.
Let's move on. Jet the Hawk VA asks, "Hey Sonic, when's the last time you've seen Jet?"
Jet. Last time I saw him was during one of our usual races. I mean, the guy is fast, but you know how that goes. It's always neck and neck, but doesn't really amount to much.
Jet. That green bird with the attitude. Haven't seen him in a while. Not that I'm keeping track.
Who knows when we'll see him again. But it seems lately, rivals have a way of coming back around. You know what I mean, Shadow?
Who cares? I've got more important things to focus on.
It's always fun to have a little competition, right? I mean, that's why you keep me around. Bubble Wrap G5 asks, Shadow, why does Black Doom keep sending you to Radical Highway?
Black Doom wanted to torment me. He knows the significance of those memories and opened up those wounds to hurt me. Unfortunately for him, I am stronger than that.
You sure he didn't think it was just radical?
Leave it to you to downplay my vulnerability, Mr. Green Hill Zone.
You're right. I'm sorry. But I mean, it is pretty radical.
Retro Koval asks us both, do you guys miss Silver? Do you like Silver? What's going on with Silver? How do you define the dynamic between the three of you? Where did all these Silver fans come from?
Oh, who doesn't love Silver? The guy's got a good heart, even if he can be a little over the top. His determination to save the future is something I can respect.
The guy's always in a rush trying to fix the future, as if he's the only one who can get things done. He's not the most patient, but still, I respect his strength and conviction.
Hey, Silver's got his own way of doing things. Kind of like a certain someone I know.
If he showed up needing help, I wouldn't turn my back on him.
Agreed. We've got a big brother, little brother situation going on. Except Silver's from the future, so we're a little mixed up time-wise.
I tend not to think about it.
Yeah, me neither. Not gonna lie, it's kind of complicated.
Archived asks, for Shadow and Sonic, which of you is best skilled in drawing among the two of you? Just asking, he.
Oh, you want us to draw something? Well, that's perfect for the podcast medium. All right, here goes. Here's a paper and pencil. Let's see, drawing Shadow. Well, he's got to be running. That's easy, with an intense look on his face. Kind of a contrived intense look, but how else do you capture the ultimate life form?
I don't know why you'd want me to draw anything, but yeah, I'll just put down some blue spikes and a cocky grin.
That's it? My spikes are legendary. Make me look cooler. Oh, and with a cool background, like a winding racetrack or the horizon, or something flashy.
I don't need your input, Sonic. It's a portrait, not a race. I'll make sure it's accurate.
All right, and done. Okay, we'll each show each other on the count of 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's never hold pencils ever again.
Agreed.
Question from Ringtail VA. Hey Shadow, growing up on the Ark, what was your favorite game to play with Maria when you had the time?
Maria and I didn't really play games. We spent most of our time talking, reading, or training. I didn't have much time for games on the Ark.
Oh, come on, Shadow. You mean to tell me you didn't play anything with Maria? Not even one game of Sonic Shuffle? I mean, that's a missed opportunity.
Fine. If you must know, there was one game we used to play. A game of strategy. Chess. Professor Gerald taught me, and I'd play with Maria.
Oh? Shadow, the ultimate life form, enjoys a game of wit and strategy?
Chess requires focus and precision, Sonic. Traits you could learn to appreciate.
Hey, you don't know. I could be a chess master.
You don't even know the rules of chess, Sonic. And don't expect me to teach you. You'd probably lose on purpose just to annoy me.
Hey, I'm just good at playing the game my way.
You're exhausting, you know that?
Games Cage says, Hey Sonic, hey Shadow, I would like to turn a new leaf, and with that I ask, can I join the squad? I would love to be either on Team Hero or Team Dark. Which one of you will have me?
Games Cage. That's the guy who hurt Tails a few years ago, isn't it?
Yep, that's Fidel. We know how much you've grown and changed, so sure, you can join the squad. Team Dark would be happy to have you.
Yeah, unfortunately, we just closed applications for Team Dark, but I know Team Hero is always desperate for help.
Whoa. We're not desperate, we're just accepting.
So that means you'll accept him?
Sure, you can join the squad, Fidel.
That's it? You cave so easily.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, initiation starts next week. Not a lot of seats in the tornado, and only one parachute, which Tails called dibs, so get ready to hold on! Pumpkin asks Shadow, do you feel like you're Sonic's biggest rival?
Who cares?
I'm not sure if I'd call Shadow my biggest rival.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Knuckles can be pretty tough when he's not busy guarding his island.
Knuckles?
Jet's a pain too, and don't even get me started on how stubborn Metal Sonic is. I mean, seriously, who is my true rival?
All right, fine. Where do I rank on this list of yours?
Probably right between Zavok and Dodonpa.
I hate you.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Between Zavok and Dodonpa, I'm basically giving you a compliment.
I really hate you.
Oh, you just dropped below Zavok.
Mirza Lolo asks, Sonic, how's Elise?
Who's that now?
Sonic the Hedgehog 5522 asks, do you know Joe? Joe?
Yeah, I know Joe. Joe Mama! Whoa! Up top!
Down low.
You know, you can have fun every now and then. Proto Raymond 2 asks, Shadow, what do you do when you're not adventuring?
None of your business.
Well, I can answer that. Brooding in a cave. That's pretty much his whole vibe.
I don't brood. I focus on more productive things. Training, honing my skills, preparing for whatever comes next.
Yeah, sure, yeah. But don't you have any hobbies? I mean, what's a typical evening with Shadow look like?
If you must know, I read. History, strategy, things that actually matter.
Wow, so there you have it, folks. The ultimate life form is a bookworm!
Why do you look so pleased with yourself? What do you do when you're not running around like an idiot?
Nothing. I just run.
You're as exciting as watching paint dry. Spider Titan Man asks both of us, if you and Sonic would do a 1v1 in a video game, who would win?
Well, I'd win easy, and then pull out one of these. Hey, Macarena,
Your form is all wrong. Just sloppy all around. Here, like this. Hey,
Macarena!
At Whisperwolf says, hi, Sonic. I'm your biggest fan. Ugh. Please, can I have a hug?
Aw, thanks for the love. A hug? Well, you're in luck. Come on over, let's do this. Big hugs from the fastest hedgehog around.
You think Sonic's hugs mean anything? It's just a fleeting moment of energy. There's no depth to it.
Come on, Shadow. You should try it sometime. Maybe a hug can help take the edge off. Hey, you never know. Maybe you're just in need of a hug, too. Come on, Brooder, bring it in here.
I'm fine. I don't need your kind of hugs.
Rude. Still, to my biggest fan, thanks for the support. You're awesome. Unlike Shadow.
Ayo, it's Christy asks, what did it feel like when you turned into Supersonic for the first time? Did using the Chaos Emeralds that way come naturally to you? Or did it take a while to get used to?
Oh, my first time going super. Who could forget the rush of energy, like you're on top of the world? And when the Chaos Emeralds kick in, it's intense. But the power's so natural to me now, it just clicks.
For me, the Chaos Emeralds are a tool, a means to an end. The transformation itself, it wasn't hard. But the first time, I had to learn to harness that power. I couldn't afford to let it get out of control. Not that it's ever been a problem since.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the first time you went super? I seem to recall a little bit of difficulty controlling that power. Huh? Ring a bell?
I did what needed to be done. Unlike some people, I wasn't showing off.
Oh, wow, hey, I can't help it if we look cool. Not everyone can handle that much power all the time.
Going super requires focus. Power is nothing if you don't control it. But once you've got it, you can do things no one else can.
Yep, we're pretty wise, aren't we, Shadow?
We?
Moondraw asks, Shadow, what's your current relationship with Commander Abraham Tower? Do you guys go out for dinner from time to time? Huh, Abraham Tower. The gun commander you grew up with on the space colony arc?
I haven't connected with him in a long time. Wait, what are you doing?
Calling Commander Tower. This is gonna be great.
What?
Hello?
Abe, you're on Sonic X Shadow Takeover Live. Here's Shadow.
You did not...
Shadow, it's nice to hear from you. You, doing well?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Running the military's treating you well?
Yeah, it's, good. Listen, maybe you'd want to come over for dinner sometime. Meet my grandson. My wife makes a mean pot pie. Not to brag or anything.
Sure. Maybe. That sounds... good.
Okay, yeah, well, thanks for calling, Shadow. Have fun on your, Twitter, Tickety Talk radio show.
Look at that. I'm over here working miracles.
Sonic, that was incredibly awkward.
There's simply nobody else like me.
Sonic the Kahoot asks...
Oh, that is a great name.
Sonic and Shadow, what are your opinions of Orbot and Cubot?
Oh yeah, Dr. Eggman's robo-assistants. I guess I don't really have any strong opinions either way.
The Cube one seems inoffensive enough, but Orbot, there's something about him that just irritates me. He's so unnaturally spherical. His eyes glow, but it's as if there's nothing behind them. He doesn't deserve to don the colors red and black.
You know, now that you mention it, Orbot seems like an even nerdier Omachow, and I did not think that was possible.
Just an absolutely despicable excuse of a robot. I've never...
Oh, hello, you two. I heard you were working here all day and thought I'd stop by to see if you wanted some coffee.
Oh, Orbot, hello. Hey, how long have you been standing there?
Oh, just a few seconds.
I'll take a tall coffee, black, with extra beans on the side.
Shocking. Yeah, and I'll have a latte. Thanks, Orbot.
Wow, what a great robot.
Yeah, really great guy. So thoughtful. Definitely my favorite of the two. Thanks for the question, other Sonic.
Poodle Pit asks, hey you guys, my question is this. What's your tips and tricks for taking care of your chow? You must provide the basics, food, shelter, and attention. I've trained my chow to be strong, to focus. They've got discipline.
Boring. I show my chow the best time. We race around, play games, and I give them all sorts of treats. They love it.
It's not about playing games, Sonic. It's about strength, about training them to be ready for whatever comes. That's how you show them you care.
Fine, but while my chow is having the time of their life, your chow is probably doing push-ups or whatever. My chow wins, hands down.
We'll see what my chow says about that.
You're on! Sugar Cookie 2 asks, do you guys believe in ghosts?
Ghosts? No. I deal with real threats, not imaginary ones.
Are you sure about that? We've been to a haunted mansion, a spooky graveyard. I think there might be something to it.
You might be entertained by that nonsense, but I'm focused on real missions. I don't have time for fairy tales.
Nah, yeah, you're probably right. I'm sure there's nothing to— Boo! You can't blame a guy for trying.
When you're in real danger, don't come running to me to handle it.
Boo! Dang it.
Spunk Boy asks, why do you skip my question every takeover?
Oh, wow. Passive-aggressive. What's their question?
That was it.
Okay then. Thanks for the question, Spunk Boy. The fake hedgehog around here asks, to Shadow, how are Rouge and Omega? And to Sonic, what's your relationship with them like? Well, Rouge and I, yeah, we're cool, mostly. I mean, she's a bit of a troublemaker, but I gotta admit, she's got a good heart under all that Jewel craziness. And Omega? Yeah, he's a bit intense, but we've got an understanding. He's like my annihilate first, ask questions later kind of buddy, not the one for deep conversation. Shadow, what do you think?
They're fine, I suppose. Rouge is as unpredictable as ever, but I trust her. As for Omega, we may not always see eye to eye, but we share an enthusiasm for blowing things up.
You know, I don't hang out with Omega enough. I gotta fix that sometime.
You need to. Someone has to balance your exuberance.
Oh, please, I think Tails balances me out just fine.
Wrong. He's part of the reason you're always in trouble.
Okay, touche. Born of Kokiri asks, hey Shadow, what was your favorite Doom power to use in the white space? Mine are the Doom Wings. What in the world does that mean?
Doom morph.
Doom Morph? What's that?
I lose my mortal form to become a ball of chaos, smashing through everything in my path. Jealous?
Honestly, a little bit. But hey, as long as we're both wiping out bad guys, I'd say we're doing pretty good.
I swing from chaos blobs in the sky to reach places I normally can't.
Oh, okay.
And if I release from the chaos blob at the right time, I rocket into the sky.
Yeah, I'm not jealous anymore.
Skill issue.
The Lowest 5 asks, can you wish me luck on my final test tomorrow?
Wait, let me see if I understand this right. This person has an exam tomorrow, and they're spending their time listening to us instead of studying for a test that may determine their educational future?
Well, yeah, I guess that's what it sounds like.
Sounds like poor time management to me. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Wow, lighten up. Well, good luck, The Lowest 5. Tweaky K asks, Shadow, have you ever given a gift to Sonic on his birthday?
No, my presence is more than enough.
It's not.
To Sonic, since you don't have a home, I'm curious. Where do you sleep?
Wherever I want. And I know Tails' couch is always available if need be. Where do you sleep, Shadow?
No more questions.
But, well, I mean, everyone's dying to know.
No more questions.
And that's a wrap. Today absolutely flew by, but sadly, it's time for us to say goodbye to all of you.
We had so many questions coming in throughout the day. I could really feel the love for me.
Is that what you're... Okay, well, it was impossible to keep up with everything, but we appreciate everyone for sending such creative questions and bringing back so many great memories. I hate to admit it, but I actually had a really good time hanging out with you, Shadow.
You weren't as irritating as you normally are either.
You know what? I'll take it.
We should do hashtag Ask Shadow every year. I knew that's what the fans would want.
I don't know about that, but I don't mind sharing the spotlight with you just this once.
You didn't have a choice.
Okay, sure, but I'm trying to say I'm not mad about it. You deserve the recognition.
Now you're just going overboard. But thank you, Sonic.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You are all what keep me running. If you have a birthday today, happy birthday. If you don't, happy Friday or Saturday or whatever day it is where you're at.
Here's to the greatest year Sega has ever known. Stay fearless, everyone.
Again, who's Elise?